new task. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make an easy pudding using vermicelli. There are two kinds of vermicellis that are available at the stores. One of the kinds is these. So these are thick vermicelli and this is not roasted and they're cut into half-inch slices. So these are used for making a lot of sweet and savory dishes. Another kind is this one. So these are thin, literally paper thin vermicelli, and these are roasted. And these are used for making mostly sweet dishes. So I like to use these kinds in my puddings and other sweet dishes. They taste much better and delicious. So in this recipe, I'll be using these roasted thin vermicelli. So you don't have to roast these vermicelli. Since we are making pudding, we need something to set the pudding. So I'll be using agar or China grass. So these are made from seaweed, so it's 100% vegetarian and it's also completely halal and kosher. And I like to use agar instead of gelatin. But if you don't have agar, feel free to use gelatin. So these are strands, and we will be soaking these strands in water, and then we'll cook in the water till it's completely dissolved. For making this pudding, we need 2 cups of milk, 4 to 5 tablespoons of condensed milk, and I'll be using the thin roasted vermicelli, so I'll roughly break them and use about 3/4 cup. And I'll be also using my favorite saffron that will make this pudding very delicious. And once I cook all these, towards the end I'll be adding the melted agar or China grass, and then we will pour the pudding mixture into ramekins or bowls and then let it set for a few hours. So let's get into cooking. Place a saucepan over medium heat and add around 2 cups of milk. To the milk, let's add around 4 to 5 tablespoons of condensed milk. I'm going to roughly break the vermicelli, and I'll be using around 3/4 cup of this. For cooking agar or China grass, since I'm using strands, I'm gonna cut the strands into 1 inch long. I'll be using 1/4 cup of this. Add 1/4 cup of agar strands to a saucepan, and to that we are going to add 1/2 cup of water. And then let's cook the agar strands till it's dissolved in water. Over here, milk and condensed milk has started to heat up, so let's add a few pinches of saffron. Combine well, and then I'm gonna add the vermicelli. Let cook for a few minutes till vermicelli turns soft. Since the vermicelli is thin, it will cook really fast. While the vermicelli is getting cooked, let's dissolve the agar strands in water. So place the saucepan over medium heat and let the agar dissolve. It will take a few minutes. As you can see, the milk has come to a rolling boil. So now let's lower the heat and simmer for a few more minutes. The agar strands have started to dissolve in water. Okay, so this looks perfect. Here we have the cooked vermicelli in condensed milk and milk. So I'm gonna add the dissolved agar into this. And combine well. At this point, if you want, you could even add any kind of chopped nuts. I'm gonna add roughly chopped cashew nuts. Here are the ramekins. So I'm going to grease the ramekins with non-stick cooking spray. After the pudding has set well, it will fall off easily onto a plate and it will make a great presentation. Okay. And now let's pour the cooked vermicelli into the greased ramekins. Before I keep them in the refrigerator, I'm going to cover them with a plastic wrap. It's been an hour since the pudding's been kept in the refrigerator. It must have set really well, so let's take that out. Yes, the pudding has set really well, so next I'm going to flip it over onto a plate. As you can see, the pudding has set really well, so that's what I like about Agar. It sets really fast. So now let's run a knife through the side so that it will loosen up. Okay, and now it will fall nicely onto the plate. And then let's, yeah, voila! Here you have it, delicious vermicelli pudding. Do give it a try and let me know your feedback. Stay tuned for more videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until then, happy cooking and bye!